My grandmother lived to be 96. No gym, no supplements, no gadget tracking her sleep. Just a quiet life filled with homemade meals, long walks, laughter, and a stubborn refusal to rush anything. As a board-certified physician, I've spent years studying health trends, but the most powerful ones, they have been around for centuries, hidden in plain sight, baked into the daily rhythms of people like my grandmother. In this video, I'm going to reveal 8-time tested elderly wisdom habits that science now proves can slow aging, improve energy, and protect your brain naturally. No gimmicks, no biohacking, just powerful, forgotten wisdom ready for you to reclaim today. 1. Wake with the sun. You've ever wondered how our grandparents managed to wake up early without alarm clocks or a triple shot espresso? They simply rose with the sun, and they were onto something powerful. Turns out, morning light exposure is one of the most powerful ways to regulate your internal clock. You see, modern science is finally catching up to old wisdom. A study in Journal of Clinical Investigation found that just 15 minutes of morning sunlight helps reset your circadian rhythm, boosting melatonin at night, balancing hormones, and even reducing inflammation in the brain. So here is the prescription. Within 60 minutes of waking, step outside. No sunglasses, no screens, just you and the sun. You gain an extra boost if you go for a short walk. Hear me on this. You are not just waking up, you are rewiring your body to function better, sleep deeper, and even reduce long-term dementia risk. This one shift is like pressing reset on your biological clock every single day. And while life sets your internal clock, what you feed your gut might just be the second most powerful anti-aging trick of all. 2. Eat fermented foods daily. Long before gut health became a buzzword, our elders were already doing it right. A spoonful of pickled veggies such as sauerkraut with dinner, a glass of tangy kefir, a type of fermented milk, in the morning. They were also fond of yogurt, made from scratch, no added sugar, no fancy labels. Guess what? Long before we even heard the word microbiome, our elders were already nourishing it. Now we know the science behind it. In a landmark study in Cell showed that fermented foods increase your gut's microbial diversity and lower chronic inflammation throughout the body. You know, inflammation isn't just about joint pain or bloating. It's linked to fatigue, brain fog, even mood issues. And your gut is where a big chunk of that battle is won or lost. A regular intake of natto, a fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, or amasi, a type of fermented milk from South Africa, or sauerkraut are worth introducing into your diet. Remember, your gut doesn't need perfection, it needs consistency. If you are over 50, optimizing gut health can boost your immunity, energy, even your mental clarity. It's like upgrading your body's command center from the inside out. And while what you eat can change your body, what you don't do can change your mind. That leads us to number 3. Prioritize stillness and reflection. Older generations valued prayer, rest, and quiet reflection. Think about a whispered prayer after dinner. Time to sit, breathe, and be still. Science now calls this mindfulness, and it's medicine. Clearly, science has caught up. For example, a major recent analysis in German internal medicine showed that regular mindfulness practices like meditation and prayer can significantly reduce anxiety, depression, and even physical pain. And here is the beauty. You don't need a guru or a retreat, just 10 quiet minutes a day. Eyes closed, deep breath, or simply silence. If this resonates with you, pause the video right now, just for a moment, and comment, "Stillness heals." You might inspire someone else to take their first breath of the day that actually matters. And once your mind is clear, it's time to move your body the old-fashioned way, step by step, which is number 4 on our list. Walk everywhere. To our elders, walking wasn't a fitness plan, it was life. To church, to the market, to visit a neighbor, no pedometers, no step challenges, just movement. Baked into their daily living. And it worked. You may not believe my words for it, but a 2021 study in German Network Open Journal found that walking just 7,000 steps a day can reduce your risk of early death by up to a whopping 70%. Not running, not CrossFit, just walking. You don't need to do it all at once. 3 or 4 short walks throughout the day add up. Take the stairs, park further away, invite someone to join you. Movement isn't just medicine, it's connection. Do you know that regular walking lowers blood pressure, sharpens your brain, and improves balance, especially as we age? It's like oiling every part of your machine gently daily. And while movement keeps the body young, routine is what keeps the body in rhythm. 5. Eat meal at the same time. Ever notice how older generations ate meals like clockwork? Breakfast at 7, lunch at noon, dinner before sunset down, no snacking, no skipping, no Uber Eats at midnight. They stuck to their meal routines. Turns out, they were stabilizing their metabolism without even knowing it, as recently revealed in a review in the Cell Metabolism Journal, which showed that eating within a consistent window supports better glucose regulation and reduces harmful belly fat. Here is how to apply it. Try eating your 3 meals within a 10 to 12 hour window. That means if breakfast is at 8, finish dinner by 6 or 7. And yes, ditch the late night snacks. Now, eating on a rhythm helps your body know when to burn, when to rest, and when to heal. Over time, this simple shift can boost insulin sensitivity, support weight loss, and protect your heart. And when you eat matters, what you eat and where it comes from might matter even more. 6. Grow your own food. Listen to this. Our grandparents didn't garden for aesthetics, Instagram, or followers. They did it for food. Real food. Fresh, vibrant, and alive with nutrients you simply can't borrow or buy. We now know that growing your own food doesn't just improve your diet, it also boosts vitamin intake and supports better mental health. Know this point: homegrown food delivers more nutrients per bite, and gardening itself is a form of therapy. It reduces stress, builds resilience, and brings you back to nature's rhythm. Start small. You can plant beans or tomatoes in a pot. A few greens in a raised bed may do the trick. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to reconnect with your food. Every leaf you grow is medicine grown by your own hands. And once you have grown your own food, don't eat it alone, which brings us to number 7. Eat together, not alone. To our elders, me time wasn't just fuel, it was fellowship. The table was sacred. Phones didn't buzz, TVs didn't talk, only people did. And this isn't just cultural, it's physiological. And science now proves what tradition always knew. A study in Frontiers in Psychology found that eating with others lowers cortisol, improves digestion, and is even linked to a longer life. Here's how to bring it back. Host a shared meal once a week with close family or friends if your routine permits. No screens, just stories. Laugh freely. Chew slowly. Your nervous system and your gut will thank you. Be aware that loneliness increases inflammation. Community heals it. And something as simple as a meal shared can be more powerful than any pill. And after all that nourishment for your body and your soul, the gift of the day is knowing when to rest. 8. Early to bed. Our grandparents didn't stay up scrolling under LED lights. When the sun went down, so did they. And they were onto something for their health. And they were right and supported by science. In a pivotal study published in Sleep Journal found that going to bed earlier and getting quality rest reduces the risk of Alzheimer's and heart disease. It's not just about how long you sleep, but when. Here's what you need to do to adopt this elderly habit. Set a bedtime alarm. Dim the lights after 8 p.m. Create a calming ritual, maybe tea or a book or breath work. You are signaling to your body it's time to repair. If something is in this video has shifted how you think about aging, even just a little, hit the like button. It tells the algorithm this matters and helps more people reconnect with timeless health. I want you to know that in the quiet hours of sleep, your body does its deepest work, healing, rebuilding, rewinding the clock night after night. Forget the fads. True longevity doesn't come from hacking your biology, it comes from honoring it. These 8 simple habits may not be flashy, but they are powerful, time-tested, backed by science, and proven by generations who live long, full lives without ever counting macros or tracking steps. If one of these habits stood out to you, let me know in the comments which one you are going to try this week. Also, if this video gave you even one helpful insight, give it a like. It really helps more people find this kind of content. For more weekly physician-backed health wisdom that's rooted in science, not hype, don't forget to subscribe. Know someone who could use a reminder that health doesn't have to be complicated? Feel free to share this with them. Until next time, stay wise, stay well, and stay young naturally.